Promoter and CEO of Matchroom Promotions, Eddie Hearn, comes out and drops a bombshell of news. And I want to go through this real quick. We know that Jaron Ennis is facing off against Amanda Stanionis tonight. It's gonna be a very good fight. Tune in. But right now, from what I was hearing, PBC, the people that at PBC, they didn't like the offer of 1.7, 1.8, um, whatever that was that Brian Norman got for the offer that they sent Brian Norman. They didn't like the offer. Stanionis got that same offer, and he didn't like that offer. As I told people months and months and months and months and months ago, when everybody was going back and forth about the Brian Norman Jr., somebody came to my channel and asked me about what I think about Brian Norman Jr. and Jaron Ennis. The day they started talking about the contract, I think it was like October, September, whatever that was. And I told everybody then, it's not no ducking going on because it's just a money issue. I mean, the fight would happen if it's a certain amount of money. And people was like, oh, Jaron Ennis ain't earned this. Well, in this situation, not Jaron Ennis, but they said Brian Norman ain't earned this payday. Well, I just looked at Amanda Stanionis' resume. And, I'm trying to figure out why so much respect on his name as far as what he's done in boxing. He's actually getting more respect right now than probably from fans than Terrence Crawford is. From a lot of these guys. But why is he getting reported right now that he's making more money this fight than Jaron Ennis? They said, so I'm gonna read you what Eddie Hearn said now, or anybody who's still sticking around. Because I know the facts is definitely, man, look, Eddie Hearn says that Stanionis is making more than Jaron Ennis in this fight. Then I'm hearing details that Jaron Ennis took less money. So he's getting paid like the B-side in this fight. He took less money. And then they said Stanionis is making more than him. 16 fights, Stanionis. The average boxing fan, most boxing fans can't name you they don't know the last 3 or 4 people that Stanionis fought. They've never seen any of the guys he's fought. And he's making more than Jaron Ennis. Jaron Ennis is making less money than Amanda Stanionis. Not only did he move the fight for Stanionis, gave him his paycheck. You take my paycheck, I'll take yours. Now, ain't that everything they said as far as with the Brian Norman situation? That they were trying to do, and people was like, oh, man, he trying to ask for too much money. Stanionis ain't worth this amount of money. I'm be real with you. No disrespect. I don't like telling no man what he worth as far as the standards that everybody else been talking about when it came to Brian Norman Jr. He's not worth this money. He's making more than Boots. Not only is he making more than Boots, because Boots the one that sells the tickets. He's the name. So not only is he making more than Boots, he's the A-side. He's the A-side. He don't sell tickets. He's from Lithuania. Nobody knows him out here. What are we talking about? He took less money. Then they said that they wasn't even, they considered the first offer a low ball, and they was trying to have Stanionis fight as mandatory. PBC said, man, we want Stanionis to fight as mandatory. So not only did they say offer him a little more money, Boots was like, I'll take less to make the fight happen. Man, hey, whoever got an excuse for that, you look crazy right now. Crazy. Crazy. I was waiting on this. This is the worst news that could have came out. The worst. I'm going to talk about this today, tomorrow, and the day after that. This is the worst news that could have came out. He taking less money for this guy? I don't know why everybody putting super respect on Stanionis' name like he Canelo or something. He's not Canelo. He's not better than Crawford. He's not better than Earl Spence. I don't know why his name has so much respect on it where he's getting paid more than Boots. And everybody talking about how Boots is the next guy. Well, why is this guy getting paid more than the next guy? Who's supposed to be next up? He's supposed to be the next pound-for-pound fighter. Man, I better see some backlash behind this. I know that. I better see some backlash behind it because Brian Norman Jr. got a lot of backlash for turning down the same deal as Stanionis. Now the same deal that Brian Norman Jr. wanted, Stanionis is getting. It's bad business. That fight better be made next. I'm telling you that right now. It better be made next. PBC didn't even want to make this fight. But Stanionis wanted the fight. They were like, man, we're going to go another direction. Allegedly. They were like, we're going to go another direction. They ain't paying enough. They sending out lowball offers. We already told them we're going to make the fight. Just give Barrios and Stanionis what they want, and we good. They like, just give him what he wants, we good. But they trying to act like that's not an option, so. But Stanionis, I told everybody last year, when the I'm telling you, check my videos. When the Brian Norman Jr. thing was going on, I dropped the video. I said, Stanionis said he'll take the same offer that Brian Norman Jr. wants, but he won't take the one that he turned down. So he said it's not enough money. 1.7, and it's just not enough to, because he already has a mandatory. So he had to go around his mandatory to make this happen. They have Stanionis mandatory is fighting on the undercard. He's fighting on the undercard, his mandatory. So it's a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes that people don't know about. But yeah, Stanionis definitely is making more than him in this fight. I was thinking, okay, maybe he's gonna make 2-something, 2.2 probably. Not only that, he making more than Jaron Ennis. What? Man, come on, man. Come on, man. What are we talking about? People been talking about money and all that stuff for the last couple of months. That's why I don't do it on my channel, bro, because all of people be talking about be cap. All of be cap. Everything people was talking about was cap. This is something that's going to have to be talked about for days. I might do it today. I don't know. I don't know if I got enough energy to do it before. But, man, this is this is sad right here, bro. It really is. Because it's the truth. And nobody said that this was I told people this was possible. This is something I've been talking about for the last for the last 6 months. This is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. Then it comes out now. Then you got reports on Google talking about, oh, he's making 2.6. I mean, Boots is getting 2.5 and Stanionis is getting 1.8. Where do you get that information from? Now they posting fake purse numbers. I done seen that recently. They posted fake numbers on the purse. Man, you crazy. No, they're not paying that much. It's a little more than that. When the boss of when PBC's boss steps out and is on stage with Eddie Hearn for a fight, he ain't just paying. They ain't paying no 1.7 for him to be out there. Trust me. That ain't happening. But yeah, this is huge news. This is a huge news, huge story. The biggest story I've seen that haven't been put out yet. This is crazy.